Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jimmy whisenhunt, and I'm wearing the coolest shirt in the world. Over there. Can you still hear me? Keyboard, mouse, or die, make sure you go support those guys. KB Mod Gaming on Twitter. Go buy his shirt. Tell them how much you love him. And so today we're going to cover a topic on how to break bad habits. And it's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if not 17. However many birds you want to kill with that stone, we will figure out a way today. I've getting a lot of emails. Firstly, it's usually like, I feel like sometimes my hands just don't do what my brain wants them to. And I know that feeling. I've had that feeling in big matches before. And even in just pugs, like, just like, what the heck's happening? And I don't always follow my own advice. I should, but follow my advice, and it'll help out, I promise. So first off, pre-match jitter type thing is another email I get a lot. How do I really, like, I seem to get nervous, I get angry. First, I want to talk about the anger thing. It's something that kind of Day9 talked about a lot, and it's something that I had experience with and gotten over mostly. I get angry these days when you watch me pug live because I just don't play anymore. You know, it's just like, I'm trying to have fun, and it's not fun when I'm being bad. But you've got to really realize that anger is nothing but an emotion. Absolutely nothing but an emotion. And anger typically comes from, it causes you to blame your teammates. It causes you to blame somebody for just being bad and not doing what you expected them to, when in reality, you did something wrong, and you just need to realize that, fix it next round, and just don't worry about it anymore. That's one quick thing. Just everybody has anger problems when it comes to video games. I don't care who you are. If you have the jitters and the locked up hands and things, it's usually because of anger or frustration. Sometimes it's just pure anxiety. The anxiety thing is easy to get over. What I want you to do before your next match, your next pug, or your next scrim is go find one of my other breaking bad habit thing video, breaking bad habits, how to break bad habits, and I want you to focus on this, okay? You can focus on multiple things, but obviously you want to start with one within the first round. I did the crosshair placement video. That's what I do when I start having a bad match, is I need to start focusing on where my crosshair is going. If you watch any of my match demos and things, you'll notice that, like, if I'm having a bad night, it progressively gets better. That's because I start really trying to focus on what I'm doing with my movement. So not only are you taking your mind off of whatever's happening, you're putting all that energy into making your game better and playing the best game you can. Because in FPS, it is so important to have your movement and crosshair placement correct and proper. It is the most important thing of an FPS, in my opinion. And it's one of the hardest things to do and master in games like Counter-Strike and Quake and Tribes and Shoot Mania coming up. I'm actually about to watch a cast right now. So yeah, I want you to do that. And other than the basic things like the movement stuff with your crosshair and your strafing left and right while you shoot, I really want you to get deep into the mechanics of what you're doing. So start off with the crosshair placement first few rounds. And if you die, don't get frustrated. Just okay, brush it off. Just say, okay, I died. What happened? Well, I noticed that I died while I was moving. Oh, okay, so I was shooting while I was moving and he shot me. Okay, that's what happened. It's not his fault. It was my fault. It's not my teammate's fault. I messed up. Okay, let's fix that. So the next round, next time you get an engagement, I don't want you to be thinking about, like, a lot of people go into this, like, mindless mode when they start shooting. I want you to just get away from that completely. I want you to get into this mode, because when you go mindless, your anxiety takes over again, and you're just locked onto your mouse, and your movement's terrible, and you can't shoot anything. It's really annoying, I know. But what I want you to do is I want you to think about everything that's happening. From your side, don't think about what he's doing. Your mind is gonna go on its own and track the target like you need it to if you played FPS for a while. If you don't, you need to start at square one. But your hands will do what they need to track the target. I want you to worry about your crosshair placement coming up to the engagement, and past that, your hands will take over because you set yourself up for success with your crosshair placement. I want you to worry about your movement. Am I moving when I'm shooting? Yes, I am. Well, stop. Push the other strafe button. Stop moving for a second. Counter-strike and shoot. Then move. Shoot, then move. And think about how you're moving. Don't worry about them. It's going to fix a lot of problems for you. This is a very short video today, guys. I might go more in depth of this because there's a lot of aspects that come into the kind of pre-match jitters and during match issues and anxiety and anger. And I like that topic because it's something that I had issues with and most professional players have gotten over. So we'll talk about this some more. I'll see you guys soon. Wish me luck at E3. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys when I return.